Linux kernel. Do you know there is a kernel in every Linux distribution or Unix distribution? What exactly a kernel is? It actually interfaces between your hardware and your software. So let's look at this diagram. Here you will see you have at the bottom is the hardware. And what are those hardware? Hardware is like CPU, memory, hard disk, and any outside hardware peripheral devices. Then you have kernel. A kernel is a program that is stored inside of your operating system. It's like a program, a command that keeps on running. And what it does is it takes the commands from shell. And shell, what is a shell? Shell is anything like a GUI that we have in Windows or a GUI in Linux. Or if you don't have GUI in Linux, we have terminal that runs bash shell or C shell, which we'll cover later on. So when we are in that bash or C shell terminal environment, we execute commands. The commands are being forwarded to kernel, and it's kernel's responsibility to talk to the hardware that's inside of your computer. And then you, on top of that, you have a browser, send mail, all the applications that we run like calculator, calendar, office, or any Linux related applications. And of course, on top of that are the users, and that is you. So shell and kernel together, that software built together in one package, and that is called operating system. And that operating system is any operating system like Linux, Unix, Mac, or Windows. Every operating system has that little program that actually talks to your hardware. And anything that is a shell, which is written in C programming language as well, that shell or those applications are actually the software. So this is what the real kernel means, and we really need a kernel in any operating system to talk to our hardware.